Hi everyone, Leslie Ray here with a Tuesday tutorial by Digital Delights by Louby. One of my first tutorials when I joined the tutorial team was to do a double easel card, and lately you'll notice we've been redoing some of them. And when I saw this cute little shelf sitter and Elves set, I knew that that is what I wanted to redo my double easel card with. And so today I'm going to do a remix of the double easel card using the Elves and the Shelf Sitter set, some cardstock glue, chipboard, or foam tape. You can add in some glitter or whatever. I also have a die cut that I want to add in as part of my design. So let's get started if you're ready. Okay, if you haven't seen this set, let me show you some of the pieces. You get the two elves and you get the shelf. The shelf is one piece and the two elves are separate. And I asked Wendy to send me over some colored ones to make this quick and easy as possible. Because sometimes you just want to make a whole bunch of something, and this is an easy way to do that, is if you go ahead and get them pre-colored. And they're so cute pre-colored. I love them, love them, love them. Also in this set is a ball. You get one of these, and I'll explain this piece of paper in just a minute. And then I believe there's some sentiments and stuff, but I used a sentiment from another set from Digital Delights. I'll show you that in a minute, and I forgot to put that on my list of things, so I'll make sure I link to it on my actual post when I post this, guys. So what I did was I knew I wanted this to be about 5.5, and so I put my shelf down on my publisher program, made it 5.5, and then I set my elves on the shelf so that they were the right size. And I cut my pieces so that it's almost center in the bow, and so the bow is like this, okay? And I'll go back over how we're going to position these in a minute. But you'll also notice, maybe, I went around the edge with some black, but I didn't go around the edge on this side with black because I wanted to leave that open, all right? Visually, to me, there didn't need to be a black line in the middle of this. So the black only goes around the edge. I cut it in half. When we're done, I'm going to add a little sparkle to the front because, you know, sparkle is my favorite color. Okay, now this ball comes in the set, and what I did was I figured out I have some space on my card when my easels are popped up. There's going to be a little kind of 1-inch piece of fabric or cardstock on either side, and I wanted something there and not just leave it blank. And so I resized the balls to different sizes. For my 1-inch space, this is about a 0.85 and this is about 0.55. And I arranged them so that they will make cute little dangles on either side. So I printed that out on paper. And here is the sentiment I want to use. It's from one of the other sets, and it says, "Have yourself a Merry Christmas." I love that. So if you know me, I'm not a huge Elf on a Shelf fan until I saw this set. The set is just too cute. So now to get this started, what I did was, like I said, I figured out how big I wanted these, and then I mounted them. I made a quick little mat, and so for my mat, these are just a smidge. You can see there's just a smidge over the edge, okay? And the mat on this ends up being 4 inches tall by 2.5 inches wide. Just a smidge wider than 2.5 inches wide. And so I'm going to mat both of these. And the way you figure out your card is how these are going to have to bend to sit correctly. Okay? So, I wanted this size. And how I got to this, well, my elves are going to have to sit like this and then bend up, okay? See how that works? They're going to have to sit like this and then bend up. So what I did was I measured how wide that would be. And then I doubled it so I could fold it in half. And so this is going to be one side of my shelf, and this is going to be the other side of my shelf, so that it folds right, okay? Now, to make it fold completely right, it's going to fold like this. So the best way to do this is to fold it so that it folds in a square. Now, you could make this a square card, and you wouldn't have this little extra piece that I'm going to have over here on the side. Okay? But because I do. So here we go. Here are these pieces. So when I place my card right here, it's going to fold up like this. Okay? See? So I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive down and do a strong adhesive. I'm putting the adhesive mindful that my card's going to pop up. Okay? Also mindful that when it pops up, these are going to be either shelf. So this is going to go this way. Okay? And this one is going to go this way. Now this will fit nicely in like a letter size envelope, so never fear. That will be perfect for this. Okay? So now when they pop up, two elves sort of sitting on the shelf. Now to finish off the inside, I want, because I'm probably going to put mine up pretty high. So here and here, I want to add in my ornaments. So I'm going to use my cute little ornament strip that I made right here. And I'm going to put it here. And also in the other side. So that when this opens up, there it is. Isn't that great? And we can, actually I'm going to move that over a little bit. I didn't realize how much space I had right there. And I can move it over just a smidge. If I wanted to, I could mat it on some other paper as well, whatever. There we go. And this one will go over here. Kind of same positioning. So my little elves have ornaments beside them when they pop up. Now I want to have something here to hold it. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this die cut piece of snowflake mesh that I love, love, love. I'm going to just go around the edge some here to hold it down where I need it to hold down. Because I'm also going to put on here another little piece of cardstock with my sentiment. And I can either use some foam tape to put that on, or in this case, I'm going to use a piece of cardboard that I had to give it just a little extra puff so that it will fill the space properly. So here we go. I'll put my snowflake mesh down, and this glue dries clear, which is great. Because when you're gluing down snowflake mesh, unless you used like a spray adhesive, sometimes you get that. Okay, so let's get our sentiment together while we're waiting on that for just a second. I'm going to put my Have Yourself Merry Christmas. I'm going to stick it on this piece here of recycled cardboard so that it will just give it just a little extra poof up. And then I'm going to glue down my cardboard onto my mesh. And my placement is going to be in the center of my mesh so that when these two are up, they hit right there. So when it's closed, I see it like this. And then when it's open, I'll say, have yourself a Merry Christmas. Isn't that great? I love it. Okay, I want to add just a little bit of sparkle. So to the candle right here, I'm going to add a little glitter. And to this candle right here, I'm going to add a little glitter. Use just some good, fun, clear glitter. And then for the little snowflake on the little girl elf's hat, I'm just going to use a Wink of Stella pen in silver to get a little silver glitz right there. This is perfect. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I hope you do too. So here we go. Have yourself a Merry Christmas. And Christine will be back next week for another fabulous Tuesday tutorial. I thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.